a lifeline across the waves birth of Radio Medico Norway. The vastness of the ocean has always posed significant challenges for those at sea. Among these, medical emergencies are uniquely daunting. Far from hospitals and often facing treacherous conditions, seafarers have historically relied on limited onboard medical supplies and whatever knowledge they possessed. The need for a lifeline, a connection to medical expertise from shore, became increasingly apparent as seafaring expanded. This need led to the birth of Radio Medico Norway, a pioneering organization that revolutionized maritime medical assistance. Established in the early 20th century, Radio Medico Norway emerged from the recognition that radio technology could bridge the vast distances at sea. While radio communication was initially used for navigation and distress signals, its potential for medical guidance was quickly realized. Imagine the isolation of a ship's doctor facing a complex medical case with limited resources. Now, envision the ability to reach out, to connect with specialists on land, to receive expert advice in real time. This was the transformative vision that Radio Medico Norway brought to life. The organization's early days were marked by both promise and challenges. Setting up a reliable radio network capable of spanning vast oceanic distances was no easy feat. Technical limitations, atmospheric interference, and the sheer power required to transmit signals over such distances posed significant hurdles. Yet, driven by the understanding that lives were at stake, the pioneers of Radio Medico Norway persevered. They understood that every successful connection represented a life potentially saved, a medical crisis averted, a glimmer of hope delivered to those facing the unforgiving realities of the open sea. Pioneers of telemedicine at sea. Dr. James Huntington's vision. One cannot speak of Radio Medico Norway's success without acknowledging the pivotal role of individuals like Dr. James Huntington. A visionary physician with a deep understanding of both medicine and the maritime world, Dr. Huntington recognized the potential of radio to transform medical care at sea. He dedicated his life to developing and advocating for radio medical services. He understood that the effectiveness of this service relied not just on the technology itself, but also on the expertise and empathy of those on the other end of the line. Dr. Huntington spearheaded the establishment of dedicated radio medical centers, staffed by experienced doctors, trained to handle the unique challenges of remote diagnosis and treatment. He also played a crucial role in standardizing procedures and protocols for maritime medical communication. This ensured clarity, efficiency, and consistency in delivering medical guidance, regardless of the vessels involved or the languages spoken. His tireless efforts laid the foundation for a global network of maritime medical assistance. Beyond the technical aspects, Dr. Huntington recognized the human element at the heart of Radio Medico Norway's mission. He emphasized the importance of compassion and clear communication in providing medical guidance remotely. He understood that fear and uncertainty often accompany medical emergencies at sea, both for the patient and those caring for them. Therefore, he instilled in his team the need to be not just medical experts, but also calming presences, offering reassurance and support alongside vital medical advice. Static to clarity, overcoming early technological barriers. The early years of maritime radio medical assistance were characterized by a constant battle against technological limitations. Radio equipment, while groundbreaking, was often bulky, unreliable, and susceptible to interference from weather and atmospheric conditions. Transmitting and receiving clear signals across vast distances was a constant challenge. Imagine the frustration of a doctor on land trying to decipher a garbled message detailing a life-threatening condition at sea. Every second crucial, every word potentially life-saving. However, driven by the urgency of their mission, engineers and radio operators worked tirelessly to improve the technology. They developed more powerful transmitters, more sensitive receivers, and more sophisticated antenna systems to enhance signal clarity and range. They experimented with different radio frequencies to find those least affected by atmospheric disturbances. Each innovation, each incremental improvement in technology
brought greater clarity to the voices seeking and providing medical guidance across the miles. The development of standardized medical codes was another crucial step in overcoming communication barriers. These codes, using a combination of letters and numbers, allowed for concise and unambiguous transmission of medical information, even when voice communication was unclear. This minimized the risk of misinterpretation and ensured that vital medical details were conveyed accurately and efficiently. These codes became a universal language of distress and care, transcending language barriers and connecting those in need with those equipped to help.
SOS to treatment, a race against time. Every call to Radio Medico Norway represents a race against time. A medical emergency at sea is fraught with urgency. The vast distances, the unpredictable nature of the ocean, and the limited resources on board ships all contribute to a heightened sense of urgency. Every minute counts, and the timely delivery of accurate medical advice can make the difference between life and death. Consider the case of a fisherman suffering a heart attack hundreds of miles from shore. With every passing moment, his condition deteriorates. The ship's captain, equipped with basic medical training but facing a life-threatening situation, contacts Radio Medico Norway. The call is answered immediately. Doctors on land, trained in remote medical guidance, calmly assess the situation, guiding the captain through essential life-saving procedures. They provide step-by-step instructions on administering medication, performing CPR, and stabilizing the patient's condition while the ship alters course, racing towards land. Throughout the ordeal, the doctors remain a beacon of hope and expertise. Their voices a reassuring presence in the face of fear and uncertainty. The success of such interventions underscores the importance of clear communication, rapid response, and the ability to remain calm under pressure. Beyond borders, expanding reach and impact. As the reputation of Radio Medico Norway grew, so too did its reach. Word spread throughout the maritime world about this lifeline at sea. From its humble beginnings, the organization evolved into an international service, providing medical assistance to vessels of all nationalities. The universal language of distress transcended geographical borders and political differences, uniting seafarers in their moments of need. Recognizing the importance of collaboration, Radio Medico Norway played an instrumental role in establishing a global network of maritime medical centers. These centers, strategically located along major shipping routes, provided comprehensive coverage and ensured timely responses to medical emergencies at sea. This collaborative approach fostered a spirit of shared responsibility for the well-being of those who sail the world's oceans, regardless of their origin or destination. The impact of Radio Medico Norway extended beyond immediate medical assistance. The organization recognized the importance of prevention and education in promoting maritime health and safety. They developed training programs for seafarers, equipping them with basic medical knowledge and skills to handle common medical issues on board. These programs empowered crews to be more self-sufficient in managing health emergencies, especially when far from shore or facing communication challenges. The digital age modernizing maritime medical guidance. The advent of the digital age ushered in a new era for Radio Medico Norway and maritime medical assistance. The development of satellite communication technology revolutionized communication at sea. Satellites orbiting high above the Earth provided a reliable and consistent means of transmitting signals over vast distances, unaffected by the limitations of terrestrial radio waves. This eliminated the challenges of atmospheric interference and signal fading that plagued earlier forms of radio communication. With satellite communication, medical consultations at sea became clearer, faster, and more reliable. Doctors on land could now receive real-time vital signs from medical devices on board ships, allowing for more accurate diagnoses and treatment recommendations. The transmission of medical images, such as X-rays or ultrasounds, further enhanced the quality of remote medical care, providing visual information that was previously impossible to convey. The digital revolution also brought about telemedicine platforms specifically designed for maritime use. These platforms integrated various communication channels, electronic medical records, and decision support systems to provide comprehensive medical guidance at sea. They facilitated seamless communication between ships, medical centers, and even specialists worldwide, enabling real-time consultations and collaborations among medical professionals to ensure the best possible outcomes for patients. Unsung heroes, the voices that save lives. Behind the scenes, a dedicated team of professionals works tirelessly to ensure the smooth operation of maritime medical assistance services. These unsung heroes, often working long and demanding hours, are the voices of hope and expertise that seafarers rely on in their times of need. They are the embodiment of Radio Medico Norway's commitment to providing compassionate and life-saving care to those far from home. The doctors who staff radio medical centers are highly skilled in remote medical diagnosis and treatment. They possess a unique ability to assess medical situations and provide guidance based on limited information, often having to rely on verbal descriptions and interpretations from those on board ships. They are adept at communicating complex medical procedures in clear and concise terms, ensuring that their instructions are understood and followed correctly, even under stressful conditions. Alongside the doctors, radio operators play a crucial role in establishing and maintaining communication links. They are the bridge connecting those in need with medical expertise. Their technical skills ensure that signals are transmitted and received clearly, overcoming the challenges of distance and interference. Their calm demeanor and reassuring voices provide comfort and support to those facing medical emergencies, reminding them that they are not alone. A legacy of care, ensuring safety on the open ocean. Since its inception, Radio Medico Norway has played a pivotal role in shaping the landscape of maritime safety. Its legacy extends beyond the countless lives saved and medical emergencies averted. By pioneering the use of radio technology for medical assistance at sea, the organization paved the way for the development of maritime telemedicine as we know it today. Its influence can be seen in the global network of radio medical centers, standardized medical codes, and specialized training programs that are now integral to ensuring the health and well-being of seafarers worldwide. While technology has undoubtedly transformed maritime medical assistance, the core values of compassion, expertise, and unwavering dedication remain at the heart of its mission. Every call for help is answered with the same urgency and commitment that defined Radio Medico Norway's early days. The organization continues to adapt and innovate, exploring new technologies and approaches to further enhance its services and reach even more seafarers in need. As we look to the future, the importance of maritime medical assistance is only likely to grow. The increasing complexities of the shipping industry, coupled with the challenges posed by climate change and the exploration of new maritime frontiers, necessitate continued investment in and commitment to ensuring the health and safety of those who work at sea. Radio Medico Norway's enduring legacy serves as a reminder of the power of human ingenuity, collaboration, and compassion in overcoming the challenges of distance and providing care where it is needed most.